Okay, so only 4 steps today made it easy for those of you who are learning to guide these meditations. So we're going to begin by breathing and grounding, and then we're going to journey. We're probably going to enter our journey through a place in nature that we find very relaxing, very comforting, very um, maybe illuminating and kindness providing. You know how certain places in nature can do that for us? It's like they do about 70% of the work. And then just being there, we let ourself join that nature. So we do that in our imagination. I want to remind everyone that we don't have to see it. When we do a meditation journey, we do not have to be strongly visual. Instead, we can be feeling it. We can be sensing it through words that we hear. We can be sensing it through our body. So let's just actually do a mini exercise right now where we practice using different senses. If you're a visual sensor, you might go there right away. If you're a different kind of sensor, you might have a little bit of an idea that the way you sense is not the correct way. And the reason we practice this as an exercise is because I want everyone to feel really good about the way they imagine things, the way they sense things, because we're all unique and it's all perfect the way we sense things. So if you right now think of a tree, I'm thinking of like one of those Christmas trees, a pine tree, but think of any tree you want to think about. And as you think about that tree, just notice, is there a feeling of that tree? Are there words that come like, immediately I thought tall, green, pointy. Oh, and when I said pointy, I immediately felt a star on top of that tree. So just notice what comes when you think and when you allow that quality of a tree to be with you. It might be in your body sensing. It might be the smell of the tree or the climate around the tree. It might be words that come to give you more information about a tree. It might be a deep knowing that doesn't seem tied to senses at all, just a very clear knowing of a tree. And it could be also a seeing. And again, it could be these combined in some way for you. If you're ever feeling stuck, like, well, gosh, none of that happens, then use language. Use language to describe the tree to yourself in that inner experience. Okay. So hopefully that gives you a little taste of using your beautiful creative mind to imagine. And after we go on in the journey, so when we go to that place in nature, we're going to get in touch in some way with an aspect of ourselves that is wisdom, an aspect of ourselves that is love, an aspect that is healthy power. And power might be a sense of action or agency, and an aspect of ourself that is creative or flow state. Depends on how you experience creativity. And then after our journey, and we will have some experience with these aspects of ourselves. And after that, we will come back to our body. And during the journey, I have a little inkling that I'm going to add spaces in the body during the journey, certain energy centers that help us with wisdom, with love, with empowerment and creativity. And when we do the body presence practice, we may also spend a little time on these energy centers. We'll see. And then we will share our energy in the way that we wish to with our circle here on Zoom around the world, and with all people and animals and insects and plants. And we will send and receive blessings. And we might receive some blessings from these aspects of ourselves as well. So I say the word aspects. For some, it might be like an archetype energy. For some, it might be angels. For some, it might be guides, teachers in non-ordinary reality that present, or animals, that the animals or the plants or whatever it is that shows up could be the way a guide or teacher is showing up for you. And that can be from your imagination, from your incredible warehouse of creativity within. It could be from a dimension that, if you're more mystically attuned, might feel more, it might be more of another dimension. So we're all different and we all have different belief systems we're coming from. So I really encourage you to adapt whatever I'm saying into your worldview and give yourself inner guidance as we go. All right. And I just want to say hello again to everyone, and please feel free to say hello in the chat. We usually turn the chat off during the meditation, but then we'll have time afterwards for sharing. Somebody is unmuted. It seems that there's a little echo. So if everyone could just check that they're muted. And Mark, if you could check that you're muted as well, just in case, because I'm hearing a little echo. Let me know
I
if
found it.
that's, oh, you found it. Okay, great. All right, perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. So we're just going to begin by just noticing the moment, whatever the moment is bringing you right now, noticing. That might be a noticing of the body sensations. That might be a noticing of your breath. It could be a noticing of an emotion or a word or a sentence that you're hearing within. And these are all real things that are happening to us every moment. And they're all perfectly okay. They're allowed. When we meditate, we're in connection with what's happening. We're not trying to deny it or shush it or put it away. We're actually allowing it. So just setting an intention for this inner permission to allow. And if you do find, though, that you're distracted in some way, you've gone on a little mini daydream about your shopping list or something in the future, the moment that you realize, oh, I've been on a daydream, that's a moment of joy in meditation. It's a moment of actually, like, it's a great moment of realizing that you're right now paying attention. You're right now with your experience. You're no longer in the daydream. So if you can bring a smile, if you ever find that you're in a daydream, and by daydream, I mean something is distracting your mind in a way that doesn't feel right in the meditation, the moment of discovery of that is a moment to congratulate yourself and smile. So coming back to this moment, and just noticing your feet, noticing your heart, and the back of your heart. This is your energy heart. It's okay to notice your physical heart as well. When you notice your heart space, it might feel like the shoulders, the hands, everything just opens up a little bit. And you're coming into greater attunement with yourself, dropping a beautiful stem or root system down into the earth, connecting and spreading out even a little bit more with your energy. It's like an easy downward flow that says, I'm here, I matter. And just as though you can do it with your hands if you want, but like you're reaching out into the space around you and settling in, connecting with the earth, with the rhythms that are present in your body, in your breath. And if you want to, put a hand on your lower stomach for a moment. And as you just breathe, feel that grounded presence of your hand on your body. It could be your leg. And such a simple way to come back home and to just direct our energy to flow. Hand on our body, could be on the heart. And as we journey today with our own truth, our body is part of the experience. Our breath is part of the experience. Our imagination, our creative mind. And whenever you wish, you can just return to your breath, to your hand, to your body, noticing, being, allowing. And let's just begin to bring to ourself, to the atmosphere in and around us, a kind of weather. What kind of weather would you like to imagine today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is there a light breeze? Is there a nice cooling wind or a warm wind? A drizzle, snow? Just letting yourself choose. Maybe it's the feel of being under a tree in the shade. And from this atmosphere of weather, this quality in the air and how it interacts with you, begin to build for yourself a sense of the space in nature that brings you great joy and relaxation and calm. It might be a place you know or a place you've never been. It might be your own creation right now. And just remember, you can feel this place. You don't have to see it. You can know it. You can have words that point out to you qualities of the place in nature. So it might be a color, or it might be the sounds of nature, the smells, the textures, the way your inner timing shifts when you're in this place in nature. And see if there's a place in your landscape that you want to explore a little bit more. This might be near a tree or a plant or water. This might be a field of flowers or a garden or a sandy beach. Whatever it is, just allow yourself to be curious. What's it like to imagine the texture on my feet of this relaxing place in nature? What's it like to imagine the sounds around me? And it's okay to say to yourself what those sounds are. or to let the body imagine hearing those sounds. And coming into your own inner core. Now, just connecting with this part of you that is timeless, ageless, and so kind, so present for you at all times, every age that you are. This inner truth that maybe is easier to feel in moments of peace and calm and quiet. This inner truth that might be here more in a meditation than in a busy time of life, of the day. And just allowing this inner truth, like a whisper, to be in every cell of your body and in this place in nature with you. Your inner truth also has an aspect of itself that is very wise. And this wisdom aspect is here with you in nature. And you're going to bring yourself to that place in this landscape of wisdom. It might present as an object, a building, an animal, a tree, whatever you wish, a statue, a person. And just let yourself imagine this wisdom aspect of yourself, of your true self. The wisdom aspect of yourself wants only the very best for you. And you can ask this wisdom aspect to show you something empowering, something giving, something encouraging, something that helps you. Your wisdom aspect might guide you somewhere in this place in nature, or your wisdom aspect might guide you into your body space, into your thoughts. So just receiving now, and as you receive, breathe. Wisdom can give to you in ways that are without words, and it might be without images or other senses. So just allowing this intention, this frequency of wisdom to surround you and fill you, teach you or guide you. And you're getting to know this wisdom frequency that is unique for you. Take a moment to appreciate it, whatever you're being given and shown. Thank your wisdom part of yourself, your inner teacher. And imagine them moving back into the landscape to their place if they moved from it. And now continuing to explore this place in nature, see what it's like to open your hands and just let your hands move a little as you imagine the space in nature. Imagine the smells, the air, the ground, and your hands are feeling it too. And just like your hands can move very slowly through through the air in front of you. Just like that, your imagination moves, and it moves to the place of flow and creativity. And just begin to say hello to flow, to creative energy, however it is you experience it already in your life, or the way you imagine it to be. There may be an energy you're already aware of that is the creative part of yourself, or this might be new. And see what it's like with your body and with your creative mind to easily bring into your landscape an object or a person or an animal or a building or something else. It could be an element that really takes shape as this part of yourself that is creativity. And notice if the body changes the way it's moving or the hands. And just breathe and be with creativity. Let creativity take you on its own dance, its own journey, its own expression. And you can let yourself have permission to feel it, to know it, to think it, to see it. And you can also give yourself permission to notice just the energy of it without words or other information. The energy of creativity. If you have a question to ask this aspect of yourself, of your truth, about creativity, go ahead. If creativity wishes to give you a blessing, allow yourself to receive it. Blessings can be like showers of sparkles, or warmth in the heart or the hands, or anything else that feels to you like a gentle receiving of goodness, of caring that creativity gives you, or shows you, or allows in you. There may be a flowing aspect to creativity like water or wind, or the spark of a firefly, or the warmth of the sun. And when you're ready, thank creativity, this inner truth, this inner kindness, and let creativity be here in the landscape. And return again to your hands, feeling them, maybe letting yourself feel each finger as you connect your thumb to each finger. And now we're going to invite the aspect of healthy power. Somewhere in this natural wonderland, there is a guide, an angel, a building, an animal, some representation of healthy power. It might be small or medium sized or large. And this healthy power has a wisdom and a creativity within it. This healthy power may have a specific energy it shares with you or guidance. You may have a question for it. Notice this healthy power in yourself, in the land, in energy. Energy can just be this sense of movement, shape, a quality like a song. And healthy power might have a color or a radiance that comes with it. It might have an ability to assist you in your action steps in life and just being you. And when you're ready, thank this part of you that is this teacher, this quality, this aspect of power, of healthy power. Receive any other blessings it wishes to give you. Might be coming in through your head and down into your body, or up from your feet into your body, or through your hands. All of these different teachers and guides have been here as part of you to bless you, to support you. And just as you imagined wisdom and creativity going to their place in nature, now you imagine power returning to its place in nature. And this makes space for love. So now, as you explore again through your creative mind, the quality of the earth, of the air, of the sounds you hear, you imagine in nature, the colors, the animals. Allow love, this quality in you, this inner truth of love, to come into this place in nature with you, in your body, in the way you think, in the way you feel, in the way you move. And see if there's a place here in the landscape that really embodies love. It could be an animal or a person, an angel or another kind of guide, a teacher, a building, a flower. Love comes in many shapes and forms, and you choose one for today for your journey. It could be your landscape opens up to a whole new dimension for love. Love might take up so much space it needs a new landscape. So if that's the case, allow it. Allow an entire field, an entire lake, an entire flock of birds, whatever it is for you. Feeling into the frequency, the energy of love, and see if you have a question or a need, a wish for love. And see what it's like to open up and receive this inner truth that is yours, but you're tuning in even more closely today to this frequency of love. And let your body tune in. Remember to breathe. You might invite words into yourself, words of self-love. There might be a felt experience like a cozy holding or an ease, a comfort, a texture of love. When you're ready, thank love and allow love to shower you with the blessings of this truth quality within yourself. Allowing love to radiate. And imagining now love joining the natural landscape. All of these qualities that are you are also here in the journey, in the space that you're in, And you don't have to see it to know it. It might be a space that you just sense, oh, there's this, and there's this, and there's this, like pieces that you're building together. Or it might be a place you know. So just take your time now in this place. If there's anything you wish to notice now that you're more attuned to your own inner truth through the four aspects of love, healthy power, creativity, and wisdom. And when you're ready, come back to your fingers, just touching your fingertips to your thumb, one after the other. And if you wish to tap together, maybe your pointer finger and your thumb or another finger, just letting you come back into your body, into the moment, connecting with your breath and your wholeness, your whole body, your whole energy. See what it's like to imagine an inner radiance of wisdom. How does wisdom radiate through your body? Does wisdom have a place in your body that it seems to generate from even more? It might be the heart space, wisdom. It might be somewhere else for you. And just let yourself radiate as wisdom as you breathe, feeling your whole body. And then let yourself radiate as creativity. Where is creativity in your body? Does it have a home that feels a little bit closer to creative energy? See if your hands want to show you that space. It might be somewhere around the belly area or the shoulders or the back. I don't know where it is for you. Just let your hands help you if you wish, or bring your attention to that place of creative energy in the body. And from there, feel the whole body and just be radiating this creative frequency, allowing your creative mind to join you. There's no right way to do this. There's just your way. It might be through words you give yourself. It might be through the body's wisdom, the body's creative flow. And now we'll go to healthy power. Often it's easiest to feel that sense of healthy power either in our lower body or in our solar plexus area, kind of right where your bottom ribs are. So healthy power, let it be in your system in its rightful place. And let that healthy power radiate and glow and energize all the way through your body, all the way to the top of your head, to to the littlest part of your fingers and toes, through every energy channel, this healthy power. Let yourself smile with it. And next, we're going to be with love again, love in the body, love as an energy, an aspect of your truth. Let yourself find that home for love in your body and then feeling your whole body, just breathing and being as you breathe and be this love energy, this love frequency. And from this place of love, make a wish for yourself. Give yourself your own blessing. What's it like to say to yourself, I bless myself with? It could be something from nature like a field of lavender, the beauty of a hummingbird, whatever comes to you. Let love, healthy power, creativity, and wisdom all provide this inner blessing. And it might feel like you just get a little bigger in your energy, expand out a little bit, and letting yourself get comfortable in this expanded space. You're safe, your body is present, and you're also connected to this larger energy as you receive your own blessings. See what it's like to imagine some kind of, it might be a ribbon or the wind or a cord of light, a firefly, whatever it is, a messenger that goes out into the world, spreading a blessing or a wish for others. It could be a flock of birds, and just setting a wish for the world, all the creatures, all the life in the world, and just sending that wish out through time and space. You're in your beautiful, empowered, present, large space, and you send this wish out like the breath, like a song, through a glowing light or through the path of a bird or many birds, flying all over the world, spreading this wish, whatever the wishes you have for the world, and know that it's coming back to you as well, filling you even more. And in this space of kindness and sharing, take a moment to appreciate how we do this together. All these different people here sharing a meditation journey together, sharing our energy, our intentions for goodness. And just let that warm your heart, really at the center place of your being, this sharing. Let sharing center you now, and let yourself breathe and connect with the center of your body. You may still be glowing and radiating, but you can also come back to this very inner place of the heart, this inner place of the forehead, of the ears. See what it's like to feel both ears at once as you breathe. And then see what it's like to feel both shoulders at once as you breathe. And let yourself come into feeling your upper back and your front chest as you feel your shoulders and your ears. And then move down through the body like you're moving through a beautiful river of light that is just in the core of your being. It's an energy, not a physical place. And it guides you through the energy centers. And you just feel into the midpoint of your body, the solar plexus, the upper belly. And just, you might want to put your hands there below your rib cage and just feeling that center as you breathe. And then going down into your hips, your two hips, your lower back, the space where your legs meet the chair, the front of your lower belly, your lower body, front of your thighs, the back of your thighs. And just be here feeling that quality of presence, grounded awareness. protection and safety. If you wish, you can connect with Mother Earth, connect with your breath. Let yourself feel your feet as though your feet were breathing. Actually, let your feet breathe. Our feet deserve to breathe. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and letting your hands move a little if you'd like. They were all sticky. It's been lovely to do this meditation journey with you today. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to read your messages, hear if those 4 aspects, I'll say them again. I've been saying them a lot. You probably know them well now. But wisdom, creativity, healthy power, and love. Did you receive any messages or metaphors or something else you want to share with the group? Feel free to share there in the chat. And to raise your hand. Always feel free to raise your hand. And if some of you are learning to guide these kinds of meditation journeys, I just want to point out that I really took my time in the last part of it to really be with the body. And I also spent time in that we radiated out with those qualities. And the way I sensed that maybe for some in the group, it might be a little like a lot of energy is like I started to get a little bit of a head feeling. And that's when I said, okay, time to go into the core. So then we went really to the center. We felt the 2 ears, the 2 shoulders, all that stuff to go more into the core. Okay, Gabriella, hi. Oh, I'm not hearing you yet. Hold on there. Oh, whoops. Okay, I just asked you to unmute again. Sorry. I'm not hearing you for some reason. I don't know why. You should be unmuted. Can you try talking again? You're trying, huh? And I'm not hearing you. Is there, All right, I'm gonna go to the next person. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. Calliope, hi. Let's see if it works on you.
Good morning. Can
Good
you hear me?
morning. Yes, I do. Perfect.
Okay, wonderful. Good morning, good evening to the whole world. Magali, well, I've been following your meditations for a while, and the first thing I want to say is that the more you meditate, you guide us, the more your energy is changing. Your voice, something is happening with your voice that it's really it's different, meaning better. Yes.
I'm glad.
And
Actually, I was feeling my voice really needed some Ricolas. I forgot to have them before. but
yeah,
I appreciate you mean on a more energetic level. Yeah.
I made it more like journey. Well,
Yeah.
like in a journey level. Yeah. There's no, sometimes in the past, it was like when someone sings and it's out of the tune, this is how it was in the past. But now you start tuning more in. It's very nice. So congratulations.
I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. So the other thing is that from the first moments that you start guiding us, I already I had this idea, and I needed to just jump out of the meditation to write it in my phone, so not to forget. And that idea was connected with my business. And the second idea that came was connected with my client. So thank you very much for opening that door. uh, and so I can tune in and receive messages I needed for my clients in order to be able to see what I'm going to do with them. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for
Thank you
sharing.
for the
That's
blessing.
beautiful. And sometimes that's what it sounds like, Calliope, what it was for you was a process to get in touch with your intuition. And so it can be really nice to have something to write if we want to remember that guidance. It's also okay if you get ideas for yourself or other people, just to note for yourself, I will remember this after the journey. So both things are good to do. You can write them or you can decide to remember them. I used to go to meditation retreats where we weren't allowed to bring any paper or pencil or, a phone or anything into the meditation hall. And I would get the most beautiful poems in my head when I was meditating. And I had to just learn to go, if that poem was meant to be here, it'll stay. Back to the meditation. It's different with this kind of journey, but if you're ever kind of wondering that, what do I do with the information? I get so much sort of words and ideas. Just decide before the meditation how you want to handle it. I think that's the most important thing, is you decide how you want to use your own experience with the meditation. Okay, Joan, hi, how are you? Oh, not hearing you either
There,
today. There we
there,
go. Okay.
better. Okay. I'm wonderful. And of course, the meditation has been incredible as well. The two things. First of all, I had two places that were real in my life, experiences that I had. One was lying on a sand dune, on the side of a warm sand dune in beautiful soft sand by a river. And the other one was in British Columbia in the mountains, sitting on top of a boulder in the middle of a creek in a mountain, in a mountain range, with the water crinkling down and then the sun pouring through this canyon.
Wow.
Just a phenomenal experience and life-changing at the time. I won't go into that, but they're the two places. And I was switching from one to the other, just automatically switching from one to the other. So a phenomenal experience in both places. And I won't go into them, because the thing that I wanted to share was when we were going through those experiences, creativity, and then all of a sudden there was a beautiful doe standing there, just an incredibly beautiful doe. And I had to write, because normally it all so much is happening and I stay in the meditation and then I don't remember it after, but just enjoy it as an incredible experience. But I had to write this down. I wondered, okay, what's the deer telling me? What about creativity? And what came as clear as a bell was alert. Be alert.
Wow.
Be observant. Be aware of your surroundings. Like, my hobby is painting, watercolor painting, and I do plein air painting. And I'm trying, because of my age now, I feel I should be doing it because other things get in the way. And I have been going out twice a week to do it. And so that this was so real and so, it's so important to be alert, to be observant. And these were the messages I got from this doe. There was a sense of gentleness, and that's what I like in my watercolor paintings, is a gentleness and an
Oh,
elegance.
will you
Came the word
send
elegant.
me your website, Joan? I'd love to see it, or share it. I'd love to see your watercolors. Maybe I can put them in some of the meditations.
I don't
The slide.
I don't have a website. I
You
don't.
don't? Well, then just take some pictures. Get someone in your
Okay.
life to do it for you. I would love to see
Okay.
more of your watercolors.
Okay.
Oh, and I
And then
love
the
that. I
the
love that
blessings.
about the dough. It's so
Yeah.
great.
And the
Yeah.
blessings the blessings that came from the creativity were peace, were joy, and gratitude. This incredible sense of gratitude before you asked us to show gratitude. And then there was just a tremendous openness and a tremendous sense of lightness. It was
Oh,
just
I love
so
that.
incredibly special. And then the power came from that sun coming down the canyon, and that's representative of God for me. My power comes from God. My strength and my power comes from God. And then the heart, this strong sense of my heart being my source of power, was just so incredibly powerful, the whole thing. And I just felt I had to
Thank
share.
you for sharing. I love hearing you share. I always enjoy it so
Yeah,
much.
it
Thank
was so beautiful. Thank you,
you. Great.
Magali.
Wonderful. And Sharon, hi Sharon. And Gabriella, I'm going to go back to you next and see if we get your audio to work, okay? Hi Sharon. Oh, you're also muted. Let's see.
There, is that
There you
working?
go. Yep, perfect.
Okay, hi Magali.
Hi.
Right, yay. So, oh, this was so good. It was so good. I experienced so much love in my body and the universe. I think right now, I have a friend who is all into astrology, and she tells me the planets are heavy right now, and I felt all that heavy weight.
Wow.
And this just lightened my body up. And thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And I echo, I don't remember the name of the woman who shared about your voice. It is so soothing. You were made for this, girl. That's all I know. I know that. And it was just good. And I had like this, like, garden of giant heart-shaped, those elephant ear,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
like a mass planting of them, and just so much love.
Oh, wow. I love that.
I hope it channeled to my son, because he's on his way. He's finding his way, and I sent all that love his way. So
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. And
was-
one thing I wanted to share with everyone about when we guide these, I noticed sometimes I just notice things afterwards, and I noticed I stayed pretty how would we say, pretty unspecific in my guidance.
Mhm.
So sometimes I get a little more specific. I did use a couple. I could feel my personality kind of come in and say, give a few examples a couple times. I said something about a hummingbird and
Mhm.
whatever, but I tried to stay more open so that people would have their own feelings and everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. Good to have you here. All right, let's try Gabriella again. There we go, Gabriella. My throat is still don't hear you. I'm sorry. Write to us, please. Write in the chat. Sandra, is your hand up? Hi. Was that a mistake?
No, it's not at all. No, I
Oh, I froze.
like, I'm so just on Thursday. Oh, how is it there?
It froze. I couldn't hear what you said. Say that one more time.
Okay. I had to hear you reiterate what I felt and experienced just on Thursday. I went to a place in Ohio called Holy Love Ministries.
Oh. Unfortunately, we're getting a big freeze.
And it's this and just
It's unfortunately the video is freezing. Do you want to write to me either through support or here in the chat?
it was going
I'm
long.
sorry, I'm freezing too. It seems something's wrong, and I'm plugged directly into the internet, so I don't know what's going on.
It's all that energy we'll have.
Yeah, we're frying the internet. Okay, Joyce, let's see if Joyce works here.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Were you at the beach today or home?
Yeah, no, not today.
Not today.
Not today. Unfortunately, I wish. Can you hear me okay?
I can, yep.
So today was so different from any other day I had, where I just felt like I was so much in my head. I could almost feel my head tight. And I've never had that feeling before, where I just had so much there. So I tried to just say, let it be what it is, and just, let it go. And I was trying to go through the process, but then I was still feeling that heaviness in my thoughts in my head. So then I just put my hand on my head, and I just did this, like envisioning like a cord of light coming out of my head, and I felt like the lightness of my head leave. And then I could get into the meditation more and have more of being in my meditation was a rainy redwood forest.
Oh,
So
beautiful. Oh, I love it that you just did that. I mean, that makes so much, that's perfect thing to do, right? We should all feel that we can move our energy with our hands and with our body at any time in meditation, I believe.
so then the one thing that really stood out to me was when you were talking about the love. I saw this, I don't know why yellow, but this yellow, beautiful flower. And I just envisioned the petals being wide and open and the scent of love coming out of the flower. And then I could send that in the wind to everybody.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you for sharing,
So
Joyce. Thank you for your energy here.
thank you. I really enjoy this meditation time. It's great. Thank you, Magley.
Great. Oh, and we just had a gentleman was about to share and gone, but thank you for being here too. Okay. I guess there's no more hands up that I see. This was so lovely to be here together. And I'm going to read through everyone's messages. One thing I just wanted to remind everyone, in case you're not a visual experiencer, it's a really good thing when we feel the meditations in our bodies or in our emotions. And so please take note of that for yourself. How did your body feel in a meditation, in any meditation? What was the emotional tone for you? And that might just help as you take notes afterwards to appreciate the qualities of any meditation practice you're doing. And Moses, I see your hand went up. Hi, Moses.
Hi,
Hi, how are
Magali.
you?
Oh, good. Thank you. That was a wonderful experience. And I was able to visualize some things that I had been regretting, like properties that I've sold, and became so okay with them being wherever they are. But it was in the essence of creativity. What can I do to manifest more? What has happened the last couple of weeks is that I've decided not to act on any of my requests for um, groups or individual sessions that I get paid for, and just to wait and allow what I'm saying is my higher power to manifest these things. And it has happened
Wow.
repeatedly. And I am so glad that I'm taking the risk to trust and to back off of doing what my mind, and I have so many things that come to my mind to do, but just to do what's in front of me, as AA says, and just see what happens. It has been wonderful. I
Oh,
want to do more, and thank you for the meditation. I
oh,
want to
thank
be
you.
like you when I
Oh,
grow up.
and I want to be like you, Moses. So
Oh,
thank you. Thank you for
yeah.
your
I,
beautiful
I
sharing.
spoke with Mark the other night, and he's always so grounded. I just love him.
Oh,
He,
I'm
he's
so
great.
glad.
Okay.
He
Thank you
loves
so
you
much.
too. He loves you too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he always shares with me a little bit about your work, and I'm always so
Yeah.
happy to hear about
Yeah.
how you're helping others. So I think it's wonderful that you're finding this way into it
Yeah.
that is so,
With,
it sounds so grounded and present and not being driven by some, I don't know what that
yeah.
is, that the
Yeah.
mind that can drive
Yeah.
us.
That's
Yeah.
right. The
Oh,
two of you are really an asset to me.
oh, thank you.
As
Well,
inconsistent as I can be,
I
you
love,
guys are there.
oh, thank you. I'm so glad you're here and part of this community. All right,
So am I. So,
guys. Thank
you.
you for you closed our circle, but maybe we should do a little official closing. Everyone who's still here, let's just go to gallery view and take each other in and just do an inner thank you for everyone here, everyone's energy. Maybe we can imagine that we're all like, I don't know, we're all flowers in a garden, or we're all pearls on a beads in a beautiful necklace or something, and we give and we share and we empower each other. All right, guys, have a great day and a great week, and I will see you soon. We're not having meditation next week because it's a holiday, but then we'll have it the week after, and I'm going to be sending everyone an email with the dates for fall. I've been really talk about what Moses said about trying not to lead with the mind. I've been trying to wait on my schedule, and I just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. So it's going to happen. Last week of summer, I've got to decide the schedule. So bye, guys. Thank you for the meditation. Be well. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.